Differences in early vocabulary development. We know that young children acquire vocabulary indirectly, first by listening when others speak or read to them, and then by using words to talk to others. As children begin to read and write, they acquire more words through understanding what they are reading and then incorporate those words into their speaking and writing. Vocabulary knowledge varies greatly among learners. The word knowledge gap between groups of children begins before they enter school. Why do some students have a richer, fuller vocabulary than some of their classmates? Language-rich home with lots of verbal stimulation. Wide background experiences. Read to at home and at school. Read a lot independently. Early development of word consciousness. Why do some students have a limited, inadequate vocabulary compared to most of their classmates? Speaking vocabulary not encouraged at home. Limited experiences outside of home. Limited exposure to books. Reluctant reader. Second language, English language learners. Children who have been encouraged by their parents to ask questions and to learn about things and ideas come to school with oral vocabularies many times larger than children from disadvantaged homes. Without intervention, this gap grows ever larger as students proceed through school. Hart and Risley, 1995. How vocabulary affects reading development. From the research, we know that vocabulary supports reading development and increases comprehension. Students with low vocabulary scores tend to have low comprehension, and students with satisfactory or high vocabulary scores tend to have satisfactory or high comprehension scores. Incidental vocabulary learning. Most students acquire vocabulary incidentally through indirect exposure to words at home and at school, by listening and talking, by listening to books read aloud to them, and by reading widely on their own. The amount of reading is important to long-term vocabulary development. Cunningham and Stanovich, 1998. Extensive reading provides students with repeated or multiple exposures to words and is also one of the means by which students see vocabulary in rich contexts. Camille and Hebert, 2005. Different